What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you that'll catch this video. Man, may God, source universe, the Most High, continue to guide you and lead you into a greater understanding of who you are and why you're here. Man, family, this one's gonna be kind of rough. It's gonna be kind of rough for you to hear, to accept, to embrace. But it is what it is. This is Grown Folk Channel. This is Spiritual Boot Camp. You know what I mean? I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to share some truth with you. Do with it what you want. That being said, man, you guys already know we got to grow up. We have to grow up. I was at work the other day and I was out on the beach and I met this young lady. I seen her before, but I never talked to her. And so I talked to her the other day and just started talking to her about meditating and just a whole bunch of stuff. And she just looked at me with this bewildered look and just like, she was confused, like, man, thank you. And I'm like, she's like, I know I need to meditate more. And I've just been putting it off. And man, you just came out of the blue and just started talking to me and just sharing all this stuff with me about meditating. And man, the universe sent you my way to tell me this. She's like, but I have a question. I was like, okay, what's up? She said, when is it my turn to find love? When is it my turn to meet the love of my life? And I smiled, because that's the question I'm asked all the time. That's the question that everybody seems to want to know. When is it my time? When do I get to meet the love of my life? When do I get to fall madly in love? We're going to talk about that for a little bit today. And so I looked at her and I asked her two questions. Excuse me, this wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago I met this young lady on the beach. And so I asked her two questions. First question, I said, well, what would you do different in your life? And she looked at me, she's like, huh? I said, if you met the love of your life now, how would your life change? What would you do different with your time? What would you do different with your life? She was like, I don't know. I had to think about that. I said, okay. Second question. Tell me something. Who would be the ideal person for you? Tell me something about the ideal person for you. And she smiled. She was like, don't judge me, but it is female. I was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Do you? If that makes you happy, cool. And she's like, but I don't really know. I said, okay. So I got to go. Chop it up with you later. Hadn't seen her in a couple of days. Saw her today. First thing out of her mouth is, man, I've really been thinking about those questions you asked me. And I was like, what questions? She reminded me of the questions. I said, and? She's like, I don't know. So what do you mean you don't know? I don't know the answer. I'm still thinking about it. And it has me messed up. I can't do anything but think about it. So that's a good thing. So talk to you later, and I left. I'm gonna ask you guys the same question. How would your life change if you met the love of your life? What would you do different with your life if you met the love of your life? And I'm asking this question because so many of us, we got love fucked up. We're going there today. We going there today. We got love fucked up. And what do I mean by that? What the great majority of us do, if I could be just brutally honest, we fall in love and we get fucked up. We fall in love and we forget about our growth and development. We fall in love and forget about our purpose. We fall in love and we get so fixated on this other person. We fall in love, we get so caught up in trying to be the ideal person for this one because we want this relationship to work. And so many of us, we stop being us, we stop doing us, and we start trying to appease and please this other person, trying to be all that they want instead of all that you came here to be. Did you catch that? We get so fixated on being in love, being in this relationship and trying everything to make this relationship work that the great majority of it is, the truth be told, we lose ourselves. We neglect ourselves. Everything that's got us here, we let that shit go because we're tired of being alone. And we don't want this relationship to end. So we're going to do everything we can to make this relationship work, including losing ourselves in the process, including forgetting about taking the time to continue our growth and development. Because of the truth, we get so caught up and we forget the fact that this other person's not perfect and that I'm not perfect. And so this person's going through something, and we try to make their issue our issue. And we don't do it intentionally. What happens is they got unresolved issues, because we all do. Ain't none of us perfect. But what we do is we take on their baggage. And we get so fixated on trying to help them through their dark time, trying to help them fix their shit, and trying to help them resolve whatever it is, that we stop working on us, and we're so focused and drained trying to be all and do all for them. We're trying to help them through their situation. And we're not doing a damn thing about our own situations. We're not doing a damn thing about our own traumas, our own issues, because we're so fixated on trying to help them. And so what happens is we go into these relationships wanting to be loved. We go into these relationships wanting to love. We have all this love because we've been lonely forever. And we've been crying and praying and pleading and fasting and all this other stuff trying to manifest the love of our life. Now we got this person that we believe is the love of our life. Not understanding we're fucking up the relationship, because we stopped doing all the things we were doing to get to this point. See, before you got this relationship, you had all this time on your hands. Before you got this relationship, you had time to sit there and meditate. Before you got into this relationship, you had time to be out in nature. Before you had got in this relationship, you had time to talk and chop it up with God, Source, Universe, the Most High. Before you got into this relationship, you had time to deal with your shadow work. Before you got into this relationship, you had time to sit there and work on your issues and get to understand who you are. And so we begin to discover who we are and why we're here and what's our purpose and blah, 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 blah. And then we find this person that we're attracted to that, man, they're fascinating and, man, they're intriguing and I love the way their mind works and, man, they got this sexy ass body and whoop, whoop, whoop. And now we don't got fucking distracted. We don't got distracted with love. We don't got distracted with trying to make this relationship work. It's easier now because, man, somebody to help me pay the bills, and I ain't got to do this by myself, and I got to do this by myself, and this person can help me out in this area, and I can help them out, and da-da-da. It just makes perfect sense, and da-da-da. But we stop fucking growing up emotionally. We stop growing up spiritually, and we get fucking stuck right there. Right at the place where we entered that relationship, we get emotionally and spiritually stuck. We don't. Now we don't have time to deal with our shit. And truth be told, the great majority of us don't think we have to deal with our shit anymore because, hell, I got the love of my life. Hell, I'm in love. Hell, me and my girl are just hanging out. We just do. Me and my dude, we just doing da-da-da. And we're so fixated, so fascinated with spending so much time with each other that we don't spend any time with ourselves anymore. We stopped healing. We stopped growing, if the truth be told. We're happy, so we think. Because we don't have to think about our loneliness anymore. I don't have to come home by myself anymore. I got somebody I could go out and eat with, somebody I could hang out with, somebody I could just chop it up with. And so all my extra time is going to be with this person. I no longer have the same amount of time to chop it up with God, source, the universe. I no longer have the same amount of time to sit here and meditate or whatever it is that I do. I no longer have the same amount of time to clear my mind and just unwind and resolve and let go of some bullshit. And then one of us get triggered in a relationship and shit goes bad. And we start remembering, damn, I got lost in this relationship. Damn, I lost my identity in this relationship. Damn, I stopped working out when I got in this relationship. I stopped spending so much time in nature. I stopped reading the stuff that I was reading. I stopped studying the stuff that I was studying. I stopped meditating and talking to God and and cleansing myself. And I stopped doing a whole bunch of shit that was benefiting me, that was helping me. I stopped being me. I stopped loving on me. Because I was so focused and fixated on loving on you that I forgot to love on me. That I forgot to keep working on me. And this is why universe, source, God, the Most High, haven't brought you the love of your life. For these exact same reasons I just talked about. Because they know, God knows, source knows, that you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna get distracted. You're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose your identity. Getting caught up in this relationship, being so madly in love with this person, spending all your time and energy with this person that you're gonna stop working on you. You're gonna stop loving on you. You're gonna stop healing you. And you're gonna get hurt in the process. You're gonna get lost again in the process. So the truth be told, the great majority of us are not ready for the love of our life. And I don't give a damn how long you've been alone. I don't give a damn how long you've been feeling lonely. You are not ready for the love of your life. Because if you was ready for the love of your life, the love of your life would appear. God would bring the love of your life. Divine timing would present the love of your life. But the love of your life has not showed up yet. Why? Because God, source, universe knows you're going to get lost. You're going to lose it. You're not emotionally ready for it. Regardless of all the shit you're talking about, regardless of how much praying you've done, regardless of how much growth and development you've done, you're not ready for this type of relationship. Because you're going to get distracted. you're going to get lost. And so God is tired of you going through the same bullshit over and over and over and over. He's tired of you jumping in and out of fucking relationships and never growing the fuck up and understanding why you get lost. Why you stop growing? Why you stop healing? Why you stop putting in the fucking work? You put all this work into this relationship and don't put no fucking work into your growth and development. You put all this work into this relationship and don't do shit as far as healing your fucking trauma or facing your fucking bullshit. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. And understand that in divine timing, when you're ready for it, it'll appear. It will appear. So many of you, you're going to jump in another relationship right off the bat. I already know it. And it is what it is. You know it too. Soon as some dick walk up to you, soon as some kitty cat walk up to you, you're going to be, and you're going to fall in love. And you're going to lose your fucking mind. You're going to fall in love. And you're going to get fucking hurt. Again. And again. And again. You're going to fall in love and have more fucking issues to have to deal with because you wouldn't take the time to wait and to deal with the stuff that you already have, to deal with the issues you already have. So on top of all the issues you already have, you jump into this fucking relationship because you tired of being alone. You tired of being lonely. And at the end of that relationship, it's gonna fail. And at the end of the relationship, you're gonna have far more issues, far more problems than you do right here, right now. And all you're doing is delaying the true love of your life. That's it. Because your ass won't learn some fucking patience. Because your ass keep rushing and jumping into bullshit. It is what it is. Man, hope and pray that says something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. We have to grow up. Love is essential for our life. It is. But you have to learn to love you. You have to learn to value you so you stop putting yourself in positions and predicaments that's going to cost you years to have to recover from. Because you're tired of being alone. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing. Peace.